Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a video on my reaction to episode 4 and episode 5 of the Wheel of Time show, and straight out the bat I'm really happy with most things, and I'm really happy with the direction we're going, so I'll kind of be combining episode 4 and 5 when I'm talking about them. So they do kind of cut out a bit from the book, no spoilers, they do kind of cut out a bit from the book, which I don't know if they'll bring back later. They've cut a bit out and they've kind of rearranged the way they're doing things, and they've they've put some events into the show, but they've kind of changed them slightly. So yeah, I'm kind of really happy with that. Episode 4 introduced us to the character Logain, and we get introduced to more of the Aes Sedai and the red and the green, and the way all the different kind of groups within the White Tower interact, and how they actually behave and what they believe in. And I thought that all really translated really well, and my favourite character so far in the show would have to be Lan. He's one of my favourite characters in the books anyway. I think Daniel Heaney is really putting the work in for this character and translating it on to the screen from the book, because sometimes that character can come across in the book as really historic and not emotional, and he could have translated that into a way where it was just a blank canvas and there was no emotion from him at all, but he's kind of mixed it well, and made Lan more of a human with emotions. So yeah, I thought that was all really, really good, and thought that was really, sorry, obviously there will be spoilers for the show as I'm talking about the show, but yeah, really, really good stuff. What else happened in episode 4? Mat and Rand had their run-in. What do you call it? Tom Merlin, Rand and Mat all go away together, which I thought they all go on a bit of a journey, and they come to this barn house, and this family let them stay with them after a bit of a confrontation. And I thought that was all really done well, because Rand, he said to the owner, he was like, if you were holding that bow correctly, your fist wouldn't be that way. So yeah, I thought that was all really good, and that could have went either way actually, because he could have just said, this is the way I hold this thing, and shot him, but that didn't happen, and they stay in the barn and things start happening with Mat, unfortunately. No spoilers yet, but book readers will know what that's about. Tom starts thinking possibly that Mat is able to channel, and if he is able to channel, it's their duty to try and help him, because the Aes Sedai will get rid of him if he can channel, which is basically true, because then later on in the show, when Logain attacks out at the Aes Sedai who are keeping him trapped, the man who can channel, the Red Azure rips and cuts him from the source, which is a terrible thing that she did, and the fact that she didn't do that in the courts after it was passed through that was to happen is quite a big thing and serious thing, and I think in episode 6 we're definitely going to see the reaction to that. But yeah, great episode. I thought the fight scene was great. I thought Alanna, who isn't really my favourite character that much in the book series, showed the power of the Green Ajah, when she was blowing gusts of air up at people and throwing them up into the air, and all. I thought that was really done well, and the way she stopped the arrows, it was really good. And Nynaeve and Lan, trying to protect each other while the fight was going on, I thought that was already done well. I thought it was a really good step forward for the show. So episode 4 has been my favourite so far, and then on to episode 5 things kind of slow down again. There's not really they've taken a bit of the fighting. No fighting in this episode really, but Perrin and Egwene come back into the scenes. They've been traveling. A month has passed now between episode 4 and episode 5, and they're still traveling with the Tinkers. And the what do you call it? Stop them on the road. Oh my god, why is their names? The Knights of Light. Stop them on the road, and they go, "Oh, we want them. We want Egwene, and we want Perrin." And then I thought this scene was done really well because it didn't translate. In the book, it kind of came across as a bit cringy, but all the Tinkers link arms and say, you know, our beliefs are that they are one of us and you can't touch them, and they just stand firm, and the Knights of Light just slap them and tell them to get out of our way, and they chase them, and Matt and Egwene get captured, and what do you call it? Yeah, they get captured, and there is like a butcher scene, and I didn't even think it was going to be as graphic as it was. But yeah, it's good stuff. Like, what do you